Hey guys, welcome back. So last time I don't think I showed you guys very well because it was like way high up there, the stitches and how to do this. So I got it a little bit closer. You see my other yarn over there underneath my desk and stuff. That's my old light there for my crocheting and stuff. And my little chihuahua down there, her little potbelly pig belly down there. Okay, so this is the crochet. So it goes in groups of 3. It is double crochet. So if for those of you who don't know how to do it, what you do is you wrap the yarn around. This is what I want to show you more closer up, was these stitches and how to do them. So we're going to go through here and we're going to wrap the yarn around and pull it up. We're going to grab the yarn again, pull through 2, grab it again, and pull through 2. That is a double crochet for those of you who don't know. And I'll show you on the next row too how to do the single. So we're doing 2 chains, a single, 2 chains. I did try the 3. There is a bit more space, but I mean not even enough really to really tell. You can see it right here. I can stick my full finger through, but this one's a bit tighter. So I prefer the two chains versus the 3. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'll try to show you guys a little bit better here again. So you're gonna yarn over, put through the loop, pull up, pull through 2, pull through 2. And we're doing this in sets of 3. So we're gonna do that all the way across. So there will be 3, I dropped it. 3 double crochet in each chain 2, and then I'll show you how to do the next row as well if you're trying to follow along this pattern. And this pattern looks good with anything. It's called the block stitch. I left a link in the last episode. I didn't get very far. I think I did 1 row since I've seen you guys last. I've been kind of really busy having some health concerns. I fainted and passed out and ended up in the ER last week. So it just really kind of threw me off. I was exhausted for a couple days after. I don't know what the heck was up with that. Yeah, see, can't even talk. But yeah, I'm not sure what was up with that. But it's life, I suppose. And we're just skipping the chain 1 spaces. They're just holding color in between. But yeah, I believe this pattern is good with any colors. I've played around with a few different ones. Yes, I am working on 2 blankets at one time right now. See, that is what I don't want. So last time that happened a couple times. See where it's kind of grabbing right here? You can see the thread of the other yarn. If I pull it up, you can see it. We don't want that. And it kept grabbing the orange last time, so what I do is I drop the stitch, I backtrack just a little bit, and I'm sorry, I'm watching through my camera, so I'm kind of struggling to see this correctly. But yeah, that is what you don't want. You don't want to grab anything below, so you want to get it in that space and not grab the other yarn. Did it again. Alright, hang on. But yeah, I'm working on 2 blankets right now for birthdays. My friend's mom's birthday, and then my boyfriend's mom's blanket for her birthday. One's in July, one's in November. I'm fairly good at multitasking, so I'm not too worried about it. I do complete all my projects, so no worries, guys. If you're like, oh my gosh, you're doing 10 different projects and you're gonna get overwhelmed. No, I just might work on different ones every week, so I apologize if that kind of frustrates you and you're like, hey, I want to watch the Pokemon one and I'm doing crochet. Just drop a post in the comments and I will do my best to do an episode that week, or even like a little 30-minute of each or something, you know? So I'm pretty flexible, pretty easygoing, pretty chill lifestyle, all that stuff, so no problems on my end. So it's really kind of hard to keep it in frame. Let me try to crochet back here. Like I said, I'm watching through my camera, so this is kind of different for me. But yeah, I hope you guys all learned something. but also like enjoy watching and all that stuff. I do a lot of these projects. If you couldn't tell, that's how I do so many, and I can do 8 million at one time. And I think I do so many because I kind of get bored with the same one for a while. I do have a lot of other things that I am doing. I do own my own website for making audiobooks and stuff like that. They're not your normal audiobooks, and I will not be sharing it on this channel. Sorry, but you can come find me. That one I would like to remain anonymous on because they could make you blush. But I do like the colors on this one, but since her birthday was in November, I figured She's like, I love colors, period. So I figured I would just do the autumn fall leaf colors. And so I ordered the yarn. It's on sale right now. If you haven't noticed, yarn at Walmart goes on sale in the summer because people do not like to crochet in the summer. I love to crochet in the summer. I can't do much with my health. I'm allowed to bike, hike, and swim. That's about all my heart can handle. I have a bad heart. So I like to relax and do that. I play video games, I write stories, I sell them online on my audio site, I crochet, cross stitch, whatever I want. So yes. Oh, I love that orange. It's beautiful. It's vibrant. It's probably like the most vibrant in there. I like the red though too. I don't know. I like it all. I like all the colors in there. They've done amazing. And this isn't your normal fall one. Like I've noticed usually if you go in during autumn, they'll have one similar to this, but with no orange. There's no orange in it. It's usually like green, brown. There's a brown in there, not an orange. This one doesn't have a brown. It has an orange. So that's the difference. But again, you can get yarn on sale in the summer. In the wintertime, there are more money because everybody's like, oh, I'm going to make blankets for my family for Christmas and that kind of stuff. I will make them all year round. I've not given up on the Pokemon cross stitch either, for those of you who are watching that. I am simply trying to prioritize my time. I have to have this blanket finished for November, and I don't want to rush into it. I can get a blanket done in a month and a half, like I've said, but I don't want to rush through it. I've done 2 this year already, and I'm kind of burnt out. So I decided to take a break. Now I'm up for it again. So I'm figured when I'm up for it and I feel like crocheting, do a little bit of work. Like work on it a little bit at a time. So that's what we'll be doing. So I'll be kind of jumping back and forth. I'll work on this a little bit, work on my other one that's over there for my friend's mom, jump back to the cross stitch. So just kind of whatever I'm feeling so I don't get burnt out on these blankets. If there's anything you guys want to learn, let me know. Or if you have questions, just ask. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect at cross-stitching or crocheting, but I do fairly well, so I have no complaints there. Crocheting out of screenshot now. I had to do this a little bit differently again because, like I said, you guys couldn't really see. I didn't get a close-up. I had a top view angle, a really good top view angle, but not a good angle for you guys to actually see what I was doing. My blanket might go down there and hit my dog. She might wake up, so sorry if that happens. She might look at me like I'm crazy and then waddle away. That'd be about it. You can see how quickly blankets come along too. I mean, yeah, they're a lot of work, but I think that's what I like to do is watch how productive it is, how like actually physically seeing it grow, like your productivity. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just feel like I accomplished something if I get it done, if that makes sense. So. Alright, I'm gonna pause. I will see you guys at the end so I can show you a close-up of what we're doing on the brown. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. Okay, so I finished that row. So now we're going to be starting the brown, coloring again, so the brown string. And I'll show you how to crochet that. So I just have my little loop here on the end to get started. And so there's two ways to start. You can put the loop through the hook, and then you go into your corner stitch to start the row. Sorry, I didn't really show you guys that. So you go right into the corner stitch there, and you can wrap the yarn around and pull it through, all the way through. Apparently it doesn't want to come through. Okay, hang on. Let me try wrapping around the other way. There we go, that's better. And then pulling through the loop. Oh. Sorry, couldn't see that. Okay. I have the camera in my way, guys, so I apologize. Let me adjust that a little bit. There we go. So you stick it through, you grab the loop, you pull through. And normally what I do is I would pull through that one again, and you can start that way. Or I prefer this method, putting it through here first and grabbing the loop. And then pulling through and then doing a chain one. So there you go. Then what we're going to do is we are going to, right here in between the two, you know, the starting and the end piece, the frame, the border, you're going to put it in between those, and you're going to pull up, and then you're going to pull through, and that's going to be our first stitch. And then we're going to chain two, and then we're going to put it in between the two. You're going to count 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to put it in between. You're going to pull up a stitch, pull through both loops, and then chain two, and you're just going to continue that all the way across. Sorry, hang on, I'm about to drop a bunch of stuff off my desk while I pull my yarn to get my tension back. Okay, there we go. So we got our chain two. We're going to put it in between the two, double crochet again. We're gonna do a single crochet there, chain two, single crochet, chain two. And then so when we start the next round, this is where we're going to be doing our 3 right in this space. I don't hook onto the chains. I hook into this space and do 3 double crochet right in this space. That's just the end of the string. You can just ignore that. We'll fix those later. I have a whole bunch on this side, but we'll fix those at the end and closer to when we're doing the border. But yep, so that'll be our 3 double crochets in those holes. I'll move my camera a bit again. Alright, so yep, just chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. And this doesn't take me long either. So to do, because again, I've been crocheting a long time, but I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm enjoying crafting stuff for you guys. Clearing some chips off my lap from eating chips earlier. Oh, getting kind of out of camera angle there. There we go. And I'll probably do a little bit of the crocheting this, or not crocheting, I'm crocheting now, cross-stitching next week. Yeah, I haven't done much of the crocheting this week either, so I had a rough week. Rough week. It's a rough week every week for me, so just be used to that. I will probably have a rough week every week till I can get healthy again. What sounds really good right now, guys, is Oreos. Oreos sound good to me. But yeah, and you can see that single crochet is this little mark that we see in between every little space that gives that extra color of just being able to vaguely see the browns in there, which is really nice. So, and you can do this in any color. I'm just doing it in these for a specific birthday present. Her birthday's in November. I'm just getting started on the blanket ahead of time. So, yeah. And I did do some cross-stitching this week. I'll show you guys how far I got. I just didn't record anything because I was working on this blanket as well. So, I'll show you that next time, like I said. So I might do a short and just show you guys what I did and post it this week. So I can keep you guys up to date on that as well. Alright, I'm going to finish this row and change colors over and just keep working on it. So I will see you guys all soon. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like, subscribe, and share if you guys want to see more. Thank you. Bye.